ngā iwi, uwiwi me ngā rangi, whakarārangi ana. Kia whakaeke mai ki runga I te papatā karoa rā ko Ngāti Whātua, te mana whenua ko Ngāti Whātua. Te iwi o tāmaki makaurau e pōwhiri mai ana, ki enei mana nui o te ao putu pāo. In ancient times here in Māoridin, the sign of a pukai, when you hear that, it means a battle is about to begin. And that's exactly what's about to happen. Mount Eden, Eden Park, the battleground for quarterfinal number 2 of Rugby World Cup 2011 between these two proud rugby nations and arch rivals. Northern Hemisphere rugby, France and England. This will be the 95th time England will face France in international rugby. This team here have won the majority of those contests, 51 to be exact, and a lot will rest on the shoulders of number 10 and the boot of Johnny Wilkinson to see whether they can edge them out one more time, whereas France in different form, dissension among the ranks. So much against them, but that's exactly how the French love it, and when they usually rise to the occasion. We have a look at the benches. Szyzewski, watch for him to make an impact in jersey number 16. Also number 19, Louis Picamoles for France. James Haskell, who's been a standout for England in the number 20 jersey. And hopefully we get a chance to see the giant on the wing. Number 22, Matt Banahan. Two very experienced, talented and explosive benches to be utilised by two coaches, Martin Johnson and Marc Lièvremont, for France as we await the national anthems. Ngā waiata ai.
By the New Zealand Choral Federation Anthem Choir.
E te atua te akina te kuini o Ingarangi, te waiata a whenua o Ingarangi. Nai nei ke tatari mo te waiata, te oro a whenua o Wiwi. Jam-packed capacity here at Eden Park, acknowledging both national anthems, England and France.
And isn't it great to hear, TA? We hear about the haka, we see what the haka does for the New Zealand as well. Conversely, for these two superpowers from the Northern Hemisphere, you can see the passion on the fans and in the faces of them. Well, the English and the French in particular, outstanding and beautiful renditions. It really has got this 60,000 capacity crowd on knife edge. You can just feel it.
Yeah, there's always some great facial expressions when you see the players singing the national anthems, and the passion not only in the players but also that of the spectators as well. Great colour at every match during this Rugby World Cup.
It has been. It's been an absolute festival, a celebration of rugby. But I think now all the celebration, all the fun, cuddly stuff gets thrown out the window because it is do or die. And England have had the measure of France at Rugby World Cups. They've met 3 times at the knockout stages, all wins going to England. However, France did beat them once in a bronze matchup. So a lot of momentum, you'd have to say, would be behind England, but France, again, we've been hearing all week. We expected to see it possibly against the All Blacks. Maybe they've saved up their one performance, their big one, for this quarterfinal matchup. Marc Lievremont, the coach for France, under a huge amount of pressure. The country that pride themselves of being top performers at Rugby World Cups. And expectations will be high. At the end of 80 minutes, quite possibly we'll see which team will go forth. We've seen who's already in the semi-finals. Wales did a fantastic job over Ireland. Who will meet them next Saturday right here in Auckland, Eden Park? Steve Walsh in charge of test match number 45. So the countdown is underway, and let's get this thing started. Quarterfinal number 2, Rugby World Cup 2011. Emmanuel Aranora-Kid, jersey number 8, and in his 75th test match. Ball punted high. Good chase by the French, but ball is collected by the English. Now Wilkinson. England looking to spread the ball early. Kuto off to Tuilangi. Good cover defence, but positive start there by England.
Yeah, lovely to see the ball through the hands. It wasn't what you saw last week in the Scotland versus England match, but Wilkinson just shoving it through his hands there. Toby Flood, the second wide receiver, and good opening passage. Mark Cueto on the left wing for England, making good yardage up that left-hand touchline.
Gavin Hastings, Scotland legend, also joined in commentary. His first line-out set piece for France goes well. They have been the number 1 team. Won 33 of 36 of their line-outs during pool play. It's been one shining light. Good French play, Jashvili. Again puts the ball high. Screaming in is Kuto. Looks as though he possibly touched it, but Steve Walsh said play on. England ball. Youngs. To Flood. Wilkinson, second receiver. Again, Foden chips the ball through. He's got Ashton chasing hard.
We can see the intent early on from the English team here. They've been just going through this tournament so far, just using their brute strength in their forwards. Well, they have the players to send the ball wide. Just putting a little chip through there and pressure on, had to get across. And great cover, but the throw is to England.
Yeah, it's great chasing there from Chris Ashton and the England right wing. He's one of the box office players for me, Carl. He's just always looking to get into the game, and you watch out for Chris Ashton. I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to bag a try or 2.
Line out stolen. Parra punches the ball 60 metres back, and France get out of danger.
Well, very significant. The first 3 times that France have got the ball, twice through Yashvili with his left boot. This time a great steal from Lionel Nally there at the front. Look at that flat pass from Yashvili, and Parra just booting the ball 60 metres downfield. Great defensive play from France there.
Interesting, with France being the number 1 line-out team in the competition, Lionel Nally has only won 3 of those. It's been Julien Bonner, the number 7, has been the number 1 target. Youngs driven backwards, good pressure defence by France. England 30 metres out from their own line. Young punts the ball high. Pelisson gets sandwiched. Great timing by the English defence, and they've stolen it. Looking to spin the ball wide, almost an intercept. Now there's an overlap with Foden. Tackled a little high by Memos. England pushing forward again. There's the French 22, just behind the blue jerseys. Young decides to go short side. Cuto. Only his second appearance at Rugby World Cup 2011. He did a pretty good job in his first game. He scored 3 tries. Now Flood attacking the line. Back to the open space. Johnny Wilkinson. Wilkinson again. Cut out pass. Couldn't quite find the intended target. It's Captain Lewis Moody. It's a quick line out take. Almost fumbled it themselves, France. Ball possibly go out. No, it's covered. Bottom will take his time. Bangs the ball back.
Well, the two halfbacks, TA for mine, are stamping their mark on this game, especially the English one, Ben Young, to number 9, their last attack by the men in white. Did a great box kick. It was a great chase in the end by Ashton, but also a great miss pass on Young's. Missed out 3 or 4 players, got them on the far side of the field and exploited some holes in the French defence.
Well, it's been a good open game, hasn't it, Carl, so far? And just hope that they can keep it going, because this is what these players, the supporters, have come to see today. A very good open game. I think France have started brightly. They'll take a lot of confidence from their opening start. England look good too.
Aronodiki at the back of the line out. Maybe these boys have been reading the headlines saying this was going to be boring. They said, no way. They've both got a bit of magic as Tui Langi just smashes number 10, Morgan Para.
Unlucky there, but it was a great read in defence by the number 13. There he is there on screen, Tui Langi.
Number 13.
It was quite a slow wraparound from the French team. Wasn't it easy to read, just come out of his line. Very laboured there from the French.
Yeah, I must admit I've been very impressed with Tuilangi's defensive effort. He just look at the way he's lined Para up there. Oh my goodness me. I think he's did well not to connect there, because his head would have gone off, wouldn't it? Goodness me.
Hey, credit to Para. He took it, he got up. But I don't think we want to do that again. We want to run into a big 104 kilo of Samoan in a white jersey.
I'm glad I'm up here alongside you, Tihani.
Again, great line out by France. Palisson just a little bit late or early delivery, perhaps for Yashvili, number 9. It's France now. Approaching on the 22-metre mark of England. First time they've been at this end of the field. It's Maxime Memos from the Pepignon Club, jersey number 12. Meda started the majority of this World Cup on the wing, but now playing fullback. Dusatois. Good English defence. Steve Thompson, number 2, leading the charge. Drop kick possible. No, they'll put it high in the air, putting pressure on Fodden. He's got plenty of time.
Yeah, really, that was a poor kick from Para there. Just plenty of time. What's happened, though, is there's no momentum that France have got. It's just very, very static. If they play that way, England defence is just too strong. And that really was a poor kick. Foden, for me, is one of the players in the England team. You give him an inch, then he'll really run a mile. Great pace he's got, and very comfortable there under the high ball as well.
Yeah, he's had a terrific tournament. A lot of people have talked about the lacklustre performances of England, but he's been right up there. Number 1 for the team in runs, 29. Also metres, 370. He is a handful at the back of the field. Now England steal one off France. Nick Easter, jersey number 8. Position at the back. There's the 40-metre mark. Youngs. Palisson fires the ball out to Meta. Finds a bit of open space, breaks one tackle. Offloads to Thierry Dusatois. They've got numbers to the right-hand side. Rougerie, well taken by his opposite, Manu